Hi all, it's Travel with Jason F here. Well, I thought, as you know, I came back from America a little while ago, and I thought I'd chat about it. You know, how I experienced it, how I found it, how the whole thing went really. So, wearing one of my new t-shirts. Yes, it's not Star Wars. I'm starting to go into anime. Anyway, I'm progressing. Right, best way to start something is actually start at the beginning. Right, how did I found going to the airport? Was there any problems and anything like that? No. We went to Heathrow. We did check in really early. We checked in literally about 6:30, 6:30 in the morning. We didn't have to check in till at least 9. Maybe even 9:30, but we checked in at least 3 hours early. Always better, and a little tip, it's always better checking early. Yes, you might think, oh great, I'm going to be stuck behind there, but you're there. Your plane can't, you're not going to miss your plane waiting for the security and try and go through everything. So, yeah. So, best idea. Go early, check yourself in. And I'll tell you something, them hours do fly past. You look at it, you go, oh, blimey, I've got 7 hours to wait. Next thing you know, it's 5 hours. Then 3. Then 2. Then half an hour. Then, half an hour, you're getting on the plane. So, yeah. Now, we flew with Virgin. We went Premier Economy Deluxe. I think that's what it's called. Might not be the premium bit. I think it might be Economy Delight. It's somewhere around there anyway. And it's the next one up from the classic one. So it's not business, but it's not economy. Very good. It don't cost much more than the classic. It's about another £75 to £100 more. So worth paying extra money. You think, well, what do you get? Not a lot extra, apart from leg space and a bigger seat. So, and like you know, if you're flying on a plane for so many hours, that extra leg room, an extra bit of a seat, yeah, it's good. So yeah, we got the same food as the economy classics. So yeah, there's no other difference apart from a bit of leg room and a bit of space. Get luggage and everything on the other side. No trouble. Nothing. About how long will I say we waited on the land side to get through everything? I say half an hour to 45 minutes. I do. Sounds about right. Don't think it was a full hour. I know it might be a full hour by the time we got through the other side. I'm trying to think. No, I don't think it was a full hour. I think it was literally. It might have been a full hour. Trying to think. Anyway, whatever it was pretty quick. So it was good. Now a lot of people, and I have done it. A lot of people say, well, how do you get from the airport to your hotel? Well, you got choices. Cheapest is the bus link service. Will cost you $2. But it will take you about an hour to an hour and a half or longer because it's a bus. It picks people up. It drops people off. And it might be an airport bus. Can't handle that much luggage. So, if you're a family of 4, nah, I wouldn't. But if you're just one person with a bit of hand luggage, yeah, I've done it. Are you knackered? Yeah, you are. Because you already had a long day. So, you know, it swings about. So it's like, you know, there's the pros and cons. Because literally, for now, the next choice is to get a return with Mears. What I think the average cost is about, and it's where you share a return, and basically you share with other people, a bit like the bus really, but you got to book it to come back to the airport about 2 days before you basically leave. I don't know the price of it, but what it used to be roughly about $26. It's about $13 each way if I remember rightly. But you know, I haven't used them now for 3, 5. Yeah, it's about 6 years since I last used them, so I don't know the actual cost. So it's probably around 30 something plus dollars. But you can get a taxi one way will cost you 40. So now it says 2 of you or 3, but we remember, you know, but it says 3 or 4 of you. You know, you just get a bigger taxi. Then that cost goes down. It goes down to, well, safe chance there's 3 of you, it's $40. That's roughly about $14 each. Because you want to give the bloke a tip. You know, as long as he's a nice guy. As long as, you know, he's not, you know. So yeah. And it get you to your hotel in roughly, and you'll find you probably won't wait at all for the taxi. Where Mears shuttle bus, you will have to wait. Because they will have to pick other people up, so they never go straight away. I mean, only a couple of times in the past that it did go straight. Because the people waiting. So yeah, so with the taxi, yeah, straight. Now, yeah, so to me that's the best way, you know. But if you're one person paying that $40, that hurts. That's an ouch. So I would say if you're one person, if you can put up with it, go by bus. If you can't put up with it, go by Mears. Get the shuttle bus. And it'll probably, you might wait 5-10 minutes. It's never that long. Most I've waited in the past for about 20 minutes. And I'm going back some years. But with how things are, it could be longer. Well, but then it might not be. I just don't know. So, and the taxis around there are actually run by me, so it's probably a good chance they'll throw you in a taxi anyway, and you literally, you probably won't even share it with somebody. So, who knows? So anyway, that's what I recommend. You either do the bus, or you get a Mears shuttle, because then you're getting a return for the price of a taxi on one way. Now, hotel. We stayed at Rosner in, I can never say the name properly, so you know what I'm like with names, I'm terrible. I butcher names. And I don't mean it on purpose, I don't. So, what do I say? We stayed there before, my brother stayed there before, my sister had stayed there before, and will I stay there again? Yes. Hotel. Yeah, hotel's good. It's no Disney hotel. It's no Hilton. It's no 5-star hotel. But it does the job. It's clean. I say clean. It is clean, but there's the signs. So they're short staff. And that's what I'll come on to about in a minute. Now, the room we have is the average double room with 2 double beds in, and yeah, it was alright. I mean, there was some problems with that room, but nothing that I was really worried about. The only thing we should have really mentioned a lot more was the air conditioning unit, because it actually got us ill. I believe it was aircon that made me and my brother ill. Very noisy, very rattly. We asked them to have a look at it. It got a bit quieter. But then I got ill in a couple of days. And no, it wasn't that thing. Everybody talks about that. My brother did a test while he was over there. He bought one with him. He didn't have it. But he had the same symptoms as I. So, and I do know aircon units, they're not cleaned properly or the filter's not changed, can sadly make you ill. So, but that's my fault. That's our fault. We should have gone to them and said, look, there's a problem with it. Can we either change rooms or can you really have a look? We didn't. That's our fault. Now, there's a couple of other things we found in the room. Clean? Yeah, lovely. My standard. You know. Another tip. Don't go looking for faults. Are you bloody stupid? You know. Now, if the room looks clean, it's clean. Don't go lifting mattresses up and then to check, because you might find some things. I mean, I don't do that. One time I did, it was a place I was staying in Paris with my brother, work mistake we ever did. But again, I am going around the corner. Anyway, so I get back to the room. You know where you got if you've been in the most American rooms, all the same time, you got the bathroom and then toilet, and that's where the bath is. You know where the sink is, you've got the two doors that shut there, so you can have a wash and so people don't see you. You know, well it had a little kink at the top so it didn't shut flush. Was we worried? Nah. Not at all. Now, dusting, not very good. You know, by the end of the holiday, that room was pretty dusty, actually. And you know, it was like on top of the, you know, where you got the headboard, that got rid of. I mean, I need enough to write my name in it. So yeah, again, we didn't notice it till near enough the end of the holiday. Because then I could actually say something. Say, look, the room's quite dusty, can you? But I do know they're short staff. And I think the hotel's a good 70% full. So, what can you say? So, you know, they're trying their best. Reception staff. You probably can't, you know what I mean anyway. Brilliant. Can't fault them, no, you know, nothing. Really helpful. They really are good. And another bonus about that hotel, I don't know how many other American hotels do it, but they do. And I think all the other Rosa Inns do it as well. You can get parcels delivered to them. They have basically got a place where you can get your eBay orders, your Walmart orders, your Amazon orders, your whatever orders delivered to your hotel for you to pick up. But no, it's not free. There is a small handling charge. And sure there should be. You know, they're holding on to your parcel for you. And it's not that expensive. It goes from $5 up to, I think, $20. Depends on the size. Now, if you've got a box that's like this, like that, that's going to cost you $20. Or if you've got a box that's like this, like that, probably a $5, about $5. So, yeah. So, there. I didn't use the pool, I didn't get time. I did wanted to at the last couple of days, but we got busy. Well, I don't tend to use the pool a lot now anyway. I used to, years and years ago, but now the last 3 times I've been, I don't swim. I used to love swimming, I used to be a bit of a water baby, but now for some reason, I don't. Don't know why. So yeah. Sometimes I think you got mate time. Maybe that's what I should have done. But, yeah. You know what it's like. Now, we're going to talk about the situation out there. It's the same as here, and it's probably the same in the rest of the world. Very short staff. Everywhere we went, we saw signs up saying help wanted, staff required, but so prepare to wait. If you go at dinner times, breakfast times, lunch times, you're going to wait. Now, we use Epic McDonald's, if it's still called Epic McDonald's. I believe they changed the name, but I'm not too sure. And if we went there dinner time or breakfast, our breakfast is about 10 to 20 minutes wait sometimes. You get your meal, and I'm not talking about trying to get on the machine. Sometimes that was 5 to 10. Now, they have got a bad system. If you want to eat in, doesn't matter if you want to wait for your item, you got to have a 10 card. And sometimes there ain't no 10 cards. They have not got enough 10 cards there at all. It's ridiculous the amount they got. It's so low, it's unreal. We're in there a fair bit to say this for not the shame of it. It was just a lot of times when we got back from the parks, it was the only thing that was open because Burger King was shut. Well, wasn't shut, but you could only go to the drive-thru. So we're not driving. So yeah. Sometimes we waited long. And so yeah. Very short staff. Now parks. So basically parks. Very interesting. Now last time I went to a Disney park was 2013. And I thought it was crowded then. But not that much when I think about it, if I look back on my photos. But I wasn't filming back then. Now, these parks were heaving. They're not kidding. The first day, when we went into old MGM, but now Disney Hollywood Studios, first time, if you're a Star Wars fan, and I don't care if you hate number 7 or the First Order or that whole thing, but when you walk in there, because you don't see them guys till later on, or you might see them walk around, and some of the rides are based over after them. Doesn't really matter. I tell you now, it doesn't. I don't like 7 and 8. I've watched them a couple of times. 8, it's a bore fest. So and I've been to comic conventions, comic cons, or whatever you want to call them, and I've seen 1.1 scales of X-Wings, TIE Fighters, but they come and see that American Falcon. I know, I'm pretty certain it's not a 1.1 scale, but I know it's not far off it. I can't remember the actual scale. Oh, there's I got a black eye. Woo! Anyway, just to see it, Parker. Gorgeous. Yeah, brilliant. Oh, yeah. It was the same when I saw the A-Wing and the X-Wing. It was just as good. X-Wing, I was like, yeah, I've seen them before. A-Wings, I haven't. So it was like, meh. I've seen droids before. But seeing them droids, for some reason, because it wasn't 3D or amateur built, they've done professionally to my knowledge. Yeah, pretty brilliant. But I'm not knocking anyone that builds them either, because they are bloody brilliant as well. I'd love to have one. I haven't got room for one, sadly. Now, got a bit itchy nose. So yeah. Now, big tip. It is a bit of a common sense one. Now, we went there for my 49th birthday. So we went on there on my birthday day, and it was a Saturday. Yes, crazy day. So a little tip, try avoid the parks on a weekend, basically. Now, on that Thursday, apart from Star Tours ride, what I found, I've done it in the past before, and I still love it. It's brilliant, and it's still old. It's still got Darth Vader in it. It's still got the original, But I do know there's different stories. And we only did it once. I would like to done it again. Yeah, we should have, but oh well. Life, ain't it? Now, I am digressing a bit. So yeah, wait times for a lot of the rides was silly. But by the time we were done, we was knackered. The heat, well, I thought I can handle it. But near 100 a day heat, or to us in the UK or Europe, around 40 a day, around 38 to 40, with the humidity, or whatever it's called, I can never say it, it's my speech problem. Yeah, that was terrible. It was sweated buckets. So yeah, so we didn't do any of the rides apart from the Star Tours the first day. Now we did go on other times. It seemed to be that every time we went to a park first time, we didn't get on any rides apart from Magic Kingdom. We did get on quite a lot of rides, but we didn't get on them all. Because the time we was knackered. And when we went back to Magic Kingdom, we still didn't get on a lot of the rides. Because sadly, there was a storm rolled in on the second time, and a lot of the rides was basically off. And we didn't go back again. We should have gone another day, did a park hop like we did on later on one of my blogs. You see us park hop to from MCM straight to Epcot. Now we should have done that, and we may have got onto a couple more of the rides. But I still didn't do Splash Mountain. I've done it in the past, but I would like to have done it again. Like we do now, it is going to go soon. I would like to have done the Mine Train one. I know it's not called that. I think it's Seven Dwarfs, Snow White and Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I'm not really sure what it's called. So we didn't do that. It was Peter Pan. There was about 7 to 8 rides we didn't get to do. But, yeah. Did most of the rides in Futureland, if it's still called that. I don't think it is. I think it's Tomorrowland, ain't it? Yeah, no, Tomorrowland. Don't know why I've always thought it was called Futureland. Maybe that's a California one. Or maybe that's a whole different park altogether. So, or might be something that I just picked up in a film. So yeah. But even on the other day we went, we did find the parks pretty heaving. But sometimes we got on anything that we wanted. I mean, yeah, okay, Epcot, we got on every ride apart from one. And I have still not been on that ride at all. And that is Test Track. I still haven't done it. And all thanks to a poxy storm that rolled in that we didn't get on it. They cancelled it, said look, we're not running anything at the moment, but you're welcome to stay. So we did that. Like we did for Space Mountain. But what they did, by the end of it, because how many people left, but then they let everybody go past the point of no return. And they said over this, I mean, it's nearly enough 2 hours by now. And now on the speakers, when we do come up and running, everybody's going to be kicked out. So you're going to have to go and wait in the back of a, basically back of a line. So we went, yeah, off we go. So that's what we did. And that's why I never got on the test track. Yet. Fingers crossed. So yeah. Have patience. Now, eating in the parks. Yes, can be expensive if you're a family of 4. Or family of 6. But average is family of 4, isn't it? Mum, dad, brother and sister, or brother and brother, daughter and daughter, whatever. And sometimes, like we do know, it can be up to 6. Nah. But sometimes they got 3 kids, sometimes they got 4. Now, I did see some of the costs, and we didn't go to any of the top restaurants that cost like $40 a time for one person. We went to cheap ones. Cost us, average was about $15, and that was including the drink. And when it's just you paying for that, nah, that's alright, that's cheap. It's doable. You can have a little bit of rest, eat your dinner, chill with a bit of aircon, and just enjoy yourself. You get a new experience. So that's that. Can't be anything more else about the parks. No, but I'll tell you something. Take your time if you can. Now, we were busy, as you probably saw by the amount of videos I've done. Now, you're obviously not going to be a blogger. Now, yeah, if you like shopping, yeah, you're not going to be able to do everything. And the reason why we didn't do everything we wanted, because we like shopping as well. You can't, you know, I mean, we didn't even get time to do Universal. Not that we would have, because I think the price for a ticket is silly these days. You know, bad as Disney for one day. Didn't used to be, but that's the way life is sometimes, isn't it? Now, buses, still the same, hadn't gone up, it was still $2. Found it just about reliable as I've always found it. Now there's one downside is, now since us have left Europe, now I know when I went out there in 2019, my data was still included in my price. I didn't have to pay no more. That's what I was paying for what, you know, whatever I paid for that month, whatever used, it was still no extra charge. Now, because we're no longer part of the EU, I believe it's a part of the EU, Larky. Maybe nothing to do with it whatsoever. Because I don't follow, I don't know the ins and outs of it. You have got to pay. Well, with O2, it's £6 a day. We stayed for 18 nights. Worked out to be about 100 plus on your bill if you wanted your internet data. And to make phone calls, send texts, everything. Nah, too dear. So you are going to rely on any place that does free Wi-Fi, and you're going to hope it's good. Now in McDonald's, we found for some reason WhatsApp was blocked. When you type it on the WhatsApp, it would never send. Just stay. It would. Now, but you could use any other messenger like Facebook Messenger, whatever. I mean, they really ain't a Facebook Messenger, ain't they, really? And that was fun. But WhatsApp, nah, you couldn't use it. So again, so if you're trying, you know, now obviously you can book in Ubers, Lyfts, or you want to see what time the buses are. You've got apps. You're going to need your internet data. Or you're hoping they got good Wi-Fi, they're not going to drop out every 5 seconds. Now, a good thing that we did, and it means it will always be yours, go to Walmart, or, see, we just went to Walmart. We could have gone to Best Buy, and it might even been better. We might have got a better deal, but we didn't. You buy yourself a Wi-Fi portable router. You carry it with you. Wherever you go, that's yours. Ours cost $50. You can get dearer ones. You probably get cheaper ones, but you know. And then you had we bought 10 gig for another $50. So it cost us $100 altogether. But next time we go, all we gotta pay is for our gig. That can be $50. But bring two, yeah, that's $25. But don't forget, you gotta add the tax and all that larky on. So yeah, but it's worth doing. So I would say get yourself a router that you can carry around and you can have it on. We found the battery. We had it on for all the day. We used to turn it off most of the time anyway. Turn it on when we need it, turn it off the other time. But if we left it on, it would last for about 6 hours. So like we all know, if you're out for the day, you're out for a good 12 hours. So yeah, if you bought your power these, you probably could actually charge it up. But most times you don't think about that. You think about your battery pack for your phone and all that, but that you don't really. So yeah. Another thing, make sure you have batteries. Spare batteries for your phone, you know, to charge your phone up. Or you'll find some places will have it anyway. So you just plug your thing in, off you go. But we didn't use them. We had our batteries. Spare battery chargers, or whatever you want to call them. So yeah. Eating out. Yeah. Very much a hit and a miss. Now, we had breakfast in Danny's. What a disaster. What a disaster. We waited. Did we wait long? Yeah, we did. We waited about 15-20 minutes to get him. It was hot. It's one of them hot bloody days it was. We finally got him. We ordered breakfast. We waited about another half an hour. So by this time it's gone 11. You know, we've really been in this place for an hour. Or waiting around there for an hour. Our breakfast turned up. Stoned, cold, both of them. I ate half my sausage and I was like, oh, this is cold. And I went to my brother. It's your breakfast like them? You know, I touched the hash browns and I touched that. Everything was cold. I went, is your breakfast cold? And he touched it. He went, yeah, it is. And he said, well, I said to him, how's your sausage? He went, well, it's a bit lukewarm. I said, what's your rest of your breakfast like? He went, touched it. He said, stone cold. So anyway, I called the waitress over. Came over. And I could not believe the word that came out of her mouth. I had to ask her to repeat herself. She went, oh, I can microwave it for you. And I was like, pardon? Microwave? No, I haven't came for a microwave potsy breakfast. I could do that in the hotel. I could go around the corner to Walgreens and buy a frozen breakfast and chuck it in the microwave. No, I want a fresh one. And yes, to my knowledge, we did get 2 fresh breakfasts. But I tell you now, they were bloody quick. Literally, we got our new breakfasts in less than 5 minutes. But I wasn't happy. I gotta admit, the whole thing was a bit of a disaster. And my brother said, well, complain then. I was like, yeah. And I thought, yeah, fuck it. I am. I'm not happy. I am, you know, for once. You know, I don't know. When I spit my dummy out, I spit my dummy out. I thought, yeah, nah, it's not on. Microwave our breakfasts? Nah. And when I called them, I asked the waitress, can you get the manager, please? We want to speak to her. Came over, lovely lady. She and I went to her, I said about how cold it all was. And I said about microwaving, and she was like, pardon? I'll be back in a minute. She then came back within about 5 minutes. She went, I just want to check to make sure your breakfast hadn't been microwaved. She was apologetic. She said, no, we don't microwave any, you know, I obviously do microwave some things. Any place does. But obviously, reheating breakfasts and all that, no. What happened is what I believe. Our breakfasts got left on the side and forgotten about. That's the reason why we waited half an hour. We were watching people who's ordered after us, they're getting theirs. It was like who came in after us. It's like, why are they getting theirs? We ordered ours before that. I mean, and then literally we got them. Well, obviously, I've said to everything was so mental. Nah. So yeah, so no more Danny's for us. Longhorn, Pucker, first time. Second time, they couldn't get our order right. Such a long wait as well. But again, we was at dinner time, but to get our food, it was a long wait as well. Where last time it wasn't, and we was on, a Sunday night, it was heaving on the first time. We got our meals through in about 10 minutes. This time, it was Saturday night. Yeah, it was a Saturday night. So it was our last big meal that we wanted before we were going home. So we thought, we'd treat ourselves. We had such a nice meal before we couldn't get our orders right. Such a disaster. Ended up comping Mikhail's breakfast, his whole dinner off because he couldn't even cook the steak right. He asked for medium rare. He asked for well done. And I was one that asked for medium. Yeah. What he got was basically a medium, even if pretty bit for you. There was quite a lot. The medium might have been medium rare. Wasn't done properly. He can't eat, and he can't eat it if he sees blood. So whole meal disaster. So we got the whole thing comped off. My steak wasn't that great, I thought personally this time. Where the first one was really good, this one wasn't. So yeah. So yeah. That was about the only really restaurant. Oh, we did Red Robin. I can't fault that, and we did Hooters. Can't fault that either. No, but there's another thing I like about it in Hooters. Got TVs all around. Don't know what you're talking about when we're walking around wearing tight things. Don't know what you're talking about. Didn't see any of that. We both had a burger in both of them. And now Hooters Farm Sim, the burger beats. And it's not because of the ladies walking around. It was actually really nice and juicy. And really nice. I enjoyed it. Now Red Robin burger was nice, but it didn't match Hooters burger. But the thing that did beat Hooters where Red Robin beats Hooters is the endless fries. Or to us English, or us UK people, chips! Now, the steak chips, and you could eat there, you can have as many as you wanted. Many plates you wanted. Every time you finish a plate, you can eat another plate. And you can order it yourself. Or you wait for somebody to come around and they say, you want another one? Yeah, thanks. New plate. So you could be a fat... we wasn't. Mikhail didn't even get a second plate. He wasn't feeling that great. It was too cold. That's the only thing I will say. It was cold where we were sitting. They were right underneath the aircon unit. And yeah. It was too cold. So yeah. Now, we did a couple other things. Shopping, yeah, brilliant. The tax larky afterwards, a pain in the... Yeah, pain in the... You know what. Because you might think, oh yeah, that's 100. Then you got to add at least another 10. Because it's around, but no. So yeah. So here we go there. And it's not just shopping, it's like when you're buying food, you have got to add the tax. So where in the UK, like we know, and Europe, it's all included. So what you see is the price you pay. So that's the only thing I've always had. You just got to remember. But yeah, overhaul holiday, was good. I met some nice people. Sadly, I can't remember her name, but she did subscribe to my channel. I do apologise for not remembering your name, but it has been a little while. I could easily, well, I don't know how to find names on my thing, but she's a lovely nurse. Her friend's just as good as teacher as well. Both lovely mums because they got kids. We met them on Frozen Ride, and yeah, really nice. We met an Irish family as well. Well, it's actually just a couple. We met a couple, man and wife, or it was this couple, boyfriend and girlfriend. Don't know if they was married. Really nice. Got chatting to them and all that, and yeah, really nice. So we met, we just met some nice people, and it's like when we went to the comic convention. I got to admit, I missed that off actually. Sorry about that. So I have not wrapped things up yet. I'm about to. No, I haven't. Now, Comic Con, Tampa, anime comic convention. Yeah, brilliant. Really enjoyed it. My first anime Comic Con. I've done Comic Cons or film Comic Cons, whatever, but I'm an anime. I love anime as well. I'm a sci-fi fan. And yeah, cosplaying outfits there. Yeah, good. I would say 50. Yeah, would I say 50%? It's like I'm talking to somebody. I'm not. There's no one here apart from me. Well, actually, my cat's actually over there. Probably 30%. They were what I call the skin types. Not going to be hair because you think it's hot in Florida. It's summertime. It's woohoo. And yeah, sadly I didn't find any souvenirs. I was hoping to get a landlord that said MetroCon, and that would have been my souvenir. Because we only did one day. All we got was a little thing around Manny wrist. That didn't even say MetroCon, I don't think. Well, you ripped it off, don't you? No souvenir. I thought about trying to get a MetroCon landlord so I can chuck it on my MCM ones as a souvenir, but yeah. We was going to stay in Tampa Bay for a couple of nights. Hotel we booked. Motel 6. Do not, in any terms, book a Motel 6. Especially there. Because I'll tell you something, we've stayed in 2 in the past. And I'll tell you something, nah. Nope. I'm still waiting for our money to come back. But we was promised a refund. But we didn't stay. We called an Uber back to Orlando from Tampa. We cancelled all our plans. The only plans we did do was Retro Rat in Lagos. I hope I'm saying that name right. Because we managed to sell. We was going to go to Lakeland Mall. I was going to film around there. See if I can find any vintage stuff. And I know there was lots there as well. And Disney stuff. Didn't get done. Thanks to that Motel 6. It was quite, we were getting to there. We left early for the Comic Con. I was actually hoping maybe go back a little bit later. But it was, when we got the Uber I actually got a lift there. It was like, where the hell are we going? Didn't realise this hotel was quite far out. Didn't realise at all. How's this pouring in? Yeah. I was looking at it, and my brother was probably doing the same about me seeing. I think, oh my god, this place looks like a dive. It looks like a dump. And then the Uber driver, he's trying to find reception, what, was literally there. And he's like, you sure you booked here? We were like, yeah, we are. He went, you sure? I went, yeah. And alright, he did not want to let us out. He obviously must have, he's probably a local. He's probably thinking, you boys have made a big mistake. But you can't give the outside, So sometimes outside, you can't always. But we, Now we went into reception. Now, if this is America, what's their language? The number one language, English. But yeah, you do get a lot of Spanish as well. Reception staff. Well, one member of reception staff. What would you think their main language should be? American? English? Nah. This person couldn't even speak. He could speak broken English, but nah. And I'm not racist or nothing like that. But I've came from hotel staff. And I've worked in the trade in the past. You don't have a foreign speaker on front desk. Now, it may be because of short staff, but I'm digressing. You know, he just couldn't speak, you know, and it was a bit of a disaster checking him. And yeah, we did check him. Then we tried getting on the room, couldn't get him. He came on, give the door a bit of a unch. That's not good, is it? Anyway, he opened the door up. First thing I see right in front of the door was a puddle of water. And I'm not talking about a small puddle, it was a big puddle. And then the second thing that hit me and my brother, the smell of mould. And I went, he went, oh, it rained last night. I don't care if it rained last night. I still don't want the water coming through my front door. You know, and you got a serious problem if your water's coming through the door. Your door's not bloody waterproof. And anyway, the smell of mould, that hotel should be condemned. Now he took us next door. Same problem, same mould, same smell of mould, so damp, the works. We're like, nah, sorry. And then I take you to a better room. And I'm not being racist, nothing like that. We went to another room. Yeah, it was a little bit better. But then there was signs. It was like we were walking around. And like I said earlier on, you try not to. But when you've really seen this, we've been in the room now for about 5 minutes. And the smell of mould was slowly coming out. Wasn't as strong as the other two rooms we got shown to. But because I could smell the mould after about 5 minutes, it's like, nah. So I reckon the whole hotel has got a mould problem. Or a damp problem, whatever you mean, you know. So he went, no, my brother went to me. He went, I don't want to stay here. I went, no, I don't either. So we got a decent hotel back in Orlando. And I said, yeah, I know. And I've just looked on Uber, well on Lyft. It says it's $100 to get back from here. I said, yeah, we'd do it. I said, let's go and see if let's check, see what time this comic shop shuts. So I wanted to do the toy shop. I wanted to salvage something out of this. And we did. So it was, we did spend about half an hour in reception telling the guy with bad English that we ain't staying. Then we got on to booking.com. They spoke to them and we got promised by booking.com that yes, we were getting refunds. What I'm still waiting for, but we got told 10 to 15 days. So we're not quite there yet. So a bit of a disaster with that. But otherwise, yeah, the holiday was quite good. We used Amtrak as well. Yeah, apart from the delays with that. Yeah, can't fault it. It's quite nice. Nice to do it. But otherwise, yeah, that's it. No, not quite. I'm not quite finished. For some reason, we couldn't drink the bottles of water. Such a nasty aftertaste. I used to drink the water there before. And yeah, there always was a little bit of an aftertaste. But not much, but this time, oh. I drink water over here. Nah. Nope. So we drank a lot of fizz. I do mean a lot. So anyway. That's enough of chatting about this holiday. This will be 2 parts, so you'll find this second part on the number 1. It has been long-winded. It's probably good that it's just me, but it could have been another half an hour long. Shopping out there, yeah. If you're going out, yeah, enjoy yourself. Have fun. Chill, relax, do what you want. But anyway, I'm going to go. I hope to be back there soonish. But realistic, I'm probably am looking at least 6 to 7 months. If I could, I'd be out there next week. But I can't. I don't have money like that. So, but we are later in this year. We are going to Disneyland Paris for the 30th anniversary. So yeah, I haven't finished. Disney's not finished with. I'm still going to do Disney Store up London and do what I can. Like I said, we'll be filming in Paris. There's still going to be some stuff, and there's still Comic Cons. So anyway, that's enough about this holiday that we just done. You get out there, enjoy yourself. So sorry about it being a bit long-winded, and yes, it has been. But I thought I'd just fill you with everything.